Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today is Charger Day. I'm doing some stuff to the Charger that is long overdue. We're going to do some routine maintenance, of course, with B Synthetics. That's me, bsynthetics.com, AMSOIL. Make sure you guys are getting your AMSOIL from me. Help support the channel. I need all the support I can get, and I just want to thank everyone who stayed on board with the reveal of the Ruby Beast project. I know it was a tough pill to swallow for some, but guess what? We're still gonna have diesel content. I'm still gonna collab with Dirty Diesels. We got some stuff planned, and believe you me guys, like the wife said, you never know with me. I could have a diesel on the channel 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now. I don't know. We'll see. The diesel, I love diesels. It's in my blood. I'm still gonna have content on the channel about it. But I got my 3 vehicles that I want to work with now. I want to have some wheeling videos, some performance videos. And speaking of performance, well, this is not really much performance, but I do have some performance things planned for this car. I have it actually in the house. I just gotta find the time to install it. But today we are doing our synthetic oil change with AMSOIL, B Synthetics, like I said before, first in synthetics, and the catch can that I actually got when I visited Mishimoto in Delaware. This is for up to a 2018. We all know that Gaston is 2019, so you may have to do some fabrication with the bracketry or what have you, but we're going to get this baffled catch can installed. We're going to explain why catch cans are important again to you guys. If you missed that video with Mishimoto, awesome video. If you missed it, you definitely got to check that video out. We are going to, you'll never believe it, Chester County Transmissions. It's been a long time. We miss Andy. Oh yeah. Oh, would you just look at that? Just look at that. See? Diesel content. Definitely got to go in track mode. All right, let's open her up. I love it. This car is so much fun. I'm telling you guys, enjoy your vehicles. It's what I got this car for, and I'm gonna do it. I'm glad I get to share it with all of you. Hey, buddy.
What's up? What's up?
What's up, Pete? What's going on, buddy? It's Friday.
Coming in. It's another day in paradise. What it is. Paradise, Friday paradise. What do you got?
We're back at CCT, finally!
I don't know where you've been.
I've been around. I've been out back. I was out back a few times.
You?
Yeah, I was at Chase's place.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you popped in.
Good.
Actually, no, you left me. You didn't come back. You're supposed to come. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only working. I only got a business to run. You know?
I mean, I'm only doing 2 like full-time jobs too. Doing unboxing on this so we see what we're working with. We may have to modify the bracketry a little bit of fabrication, Pete.
Really?
To make it work, because it's for a 2018. And our Chargers are 2019, so.
Oh, jeez. You know, it was just supposed to be plug and play.
It's not, never plug and play.
No, never is. No, never is. There's no such thing. I don't know. Maybe it could be.
For a 2015 and up means 18. All right, guys, we're gonna do a quick unboxing of this Mishimoto Catch can. We got some paper, some hoses. We got chili.
Chili,
that's their mascot, Chili.
Oh, there he is.
Some more. I don't know. We got all kinds of cool things going here. Yeah, you know what? I actually thought this was going to be a lot bigger than this.
It's a can.
Look at it. It's polished.
You love polished things.
That's the thing with Mishimoto. They do make some high quality stuff. So this is their baffled catch can for the 2015 to 2018 Dodge Charger. And we're going to be installing this today.
Oh boy.
Man, that's nice, isn't it?
Wow.
I would
just look at it, guys.
Just look at it. Would you just look at it?
Just look
it's
at
beautiful. And it's got an easy drain plug, so you don't have to take the whole thing apart. You just take that off, drain it every time you do an oil change. Andy, why are catch cans important?
Catch cans are important for a lot of different reasons. The engine naturally produces excess oil in the combustion chamber, and that goes in the crankcase, and then the crankcase expels it, and it goes, typically recirculates through the positive crankcase ventilation system into the intake manifold. That's the way engine designers do it for government reasons, basically emissions related reasons. You know, we want to reburn these excess oil production gases and all that jazz. You know, there's a whole lot of scientific stuff that's not really that important. But the reality is, when it goes into your intake manifold, it's creating sludge in the intake. It gets on your fuel injectors if you're not direct fuel injection, which some new vehicles are. So if it's direct fuel injection, not so much an issue at all. But if you do have a typical system where the injector's in the intake runner, it's going to get on the end of the fuel injector. It would be a problem. And it gets on the back of the valve, the intake valve. So the back of the valve is kind of conical like this. And when that valve closes, it seats against the cylinder head. And that seal is very, very important. And when you have carbon buildup, and the carbon, where's the carbon come from? It comes from the oil. That's it coming from the crankcase that's being put back in the intake manifold. It creates a sealing issue. So when we use something like this, what we're actually doing is, rather than let that oil go into the intake manifold, we're going to catch it in this. And then we're going to use this little guy right here and then drain it out. And then we're not going to have the carbon buildup, and our engines are going to be happier for the rest of their lives. Mishimoto.
Really cheap investment to protect your vehicle for the long haul.
It's kind of a no-brainer. I mean, if you're trying to be proactive in the health of your engine and the longevity of your vehicle, there's no reason to not do this. This is definitely an upgrade that's worth every single penny. Mishimoto.
That's what they were saying. They were like, honestly, the first thing you need to do is put one of their catch cans on your vehicles, just for that protection. I'm telling you, this is some high quality stuff.
Yeah, it really is.
We'll see how it goes together. We'll see. Hopefully we don't have to do too much fab, being that, you know, our car is a 2019 and there are some minor changes, but very cool.
Yeah.
Push hose cones, maybe? Bolts? Are they bolts?
I don't think they're.
What are they?
Yeah, so it's a hose adapter. Yeah. So
Is it? Yeah, it's AN.
Yeah, it's AN. Well,
it's super light.
I mean,
it almost feels like it's plastic, but it's not.
So AN is an aircraft designation, actually.
So it's super light.
Yes, super light. So yeah, there you go.
There you go. It's a nice little nub you got going on there.
That's what she said. She just wasn't talking to me.
We're going to jump right into it. If we run into any issues, as always, we're going to explain that to you and make some suggestions and set you guys in the right direction, because that's what we do. It's about learning and educating and all that good stuff. As you can see, the catch can install is complete. So this kit, this 2015 to 2018 kit for the Dodge Charger will work, but there is some modifications that you have to do, and there are some differences with the install. So first things first, this panel right here, when you go to remove this panel, it is attached to the front bumper. You can't take this off, at least I don't think you can take it off. We weren't going to mess with it without taking the whole front bumper. So we were able to, with 2 hands, pull this thing up, and Pete was able to get in there with his hands and his tools, and we were able to run that 1 bolt through that you have to put through here to mount this bracket. It's in there, and it's actually attached to the horn mount. So when you remove the factory bolt, which is, we have it. So when you remove this, it's actually holding your horn up. So it's gonna be fun. You're gonna probably need 2 people, one person holding this up, the other person putting a new bolt that comes in with the Mishimoto kit. It's a longer bolt that will mount this right here. So that was...
And you might lose some fluid.
You might lose some fluid. So that was one hiccup. Then we cut a portion, like right at this last bend off of this hose. I have plans for this in the future. I'm gonna probably get some vibrant fittings, put it on here, and some push connects for here. And we're gonna use braided hose, braided line in the future to make it nice and pretty. But all, it will work. What do you think? Anything else?
It's done.
That's pretty much it. I mean, pretty basic, pretty simple. We're gonna put all this stuff back together. We're gonna align these lines right here and clip them back into place. But pretty simple, pretty basic install. You just might need 2 hands for this portion of it. But this catch can will work on your 2019 Dodge Charger. Information will be in the video description as always. And now we're protecting our 392 SRT powered Hemi. Now with the catch can installed, we're going to proceed on to our synthetic oil change with B Synthetics. I know I said 100 times in this video, but when you guys purchase your AMSOIL from me, bsynthetics.com, it helps support the channel so we can continue to bring this awesome content to you, and education, and well, just enjoyment. Automotive enjoyment, family enjoyment. Here we go.
Didn't take notice of the fact that the gasket left the filter, you might be inclined to put the filter back on, the new one, and you'd have an instant leak, double gasketed.
Yeah, it'd be bad. The oil change, 7.5 quarts of good old AMSOIL. But I'm not going to say it, you guys know, B Synthetics. I said it, I know. Thanks, Pete, it's always a pleasure, buddy.
You're welcome.
Next
Enjoy the rest of the day, and well, when you're ready for new rear tires.
We're getting there. There's some rubber back there. There's some rubber missing. I think that's a factory flaw, factory defect. Always a pleasure though, buddy. If subscribers are concerned, there's just not going to be any diesel content on the channel, but look, I mean, I did miss a majority of this.
Good old beast, big old diesel 68 RFE. There you go, 2500, heavy duty. You know, and it's here with the same old problem that every single one of these 68 RFEs have, guys. I mean, it came in with no fifth. Overdrive was gone. We took that drum apart, completely smoked, We're doing a full rebuild with a lot of the typical upgrades that we do. We're not doing anything as crazy as billet input shafts, but we are doing a Sonex drum. We're doing a CCT heavy duty high performance converter.
Wait a second. Does everyone know about this yet?
I think everybody should know, but if they don't, we do have our own heavy-duty, high-performance triple disc converter that we've made a few little tweaks to. You know, it's kind of secret. I can't tell you about all the little tweaks because they're ours. But yeah, we do offer our own triple disc converter. So if you guys are interested in it, pretty soon I'm going to have them up for sale on the website. So keep an eye out. It should be in about a month or so. You can't get a better converter. Best one on the market. Trust me. Everybody agrees.
Their information's always on the video descriptions and on my website under partners. So you got to check that out.
Definitely check that out. So yeah, here's another dirty diesel that's getting its transmission taken care of by us. So keep that in mind, guys. Also, another cool little project we have is this guy over here. This is a really nice Ford Explorer. We built the transmission in this one. We did some performance upgrades to it. Some basic stuff, some billet stuff, but a heavy duty converter for sure. He decided to go with some bigger tires here. And so this is a good customer of ours. He comes to the shop and he says to me, he says, Andy, I was just driving it and all of a sudden there was this transmission fluid leaking. I don't know what's going on. And I walked out to the truck and I real quickly took a look at these tires. I said, well, hey Greg, when'd you put those tires on? He's like, man, I just did it. I love them. They're great. I just did it. I said, well, Greg, that's the problem. That's why we're leaking fluid here. You know, you have the big tires. That's extra load on the drivetrain. So now going down the highway, transmission's overheating and the fluid's coming out the transmission vent. So obviously we had the conversation about doing different differentials. So we're putting 410s in this. Pete will be building it probably next week. But the customer's pumped. He's super pumped. You know, we keep the vehicle inside for him. You know, a lot of these guys want their vehicles taken, you know, special care, and we don't mind doing that. You know what I mean? Because I appreciate all the money that he's put into it, and I appreciate the fact that he's coming back to us to get the work done the right way. This is my personal little gator. We got it for the kids and just to have some good times. And the kids, meaning my daughter Chloe, who 14, she decided to crash it into a tree. And she bent the inner tie rod end, so check this out. This guy here is supposed to be straight, and it is really, really curved now.
Oh yeah.
So with that said, I mean, we obviously we work on anything. If it's got nuts and bolts that hold it together, we work on it. So yeah, we're going to be bringing this thing in a little later today. Pete and I are going to try to straighten that. We're going to weld on, I think, some bar stock to kind of make it a little bit tighter, a little stronger. This way we can find out what my daughter can break next.
Hey, listen, guys, let us know if there's any upgrade parts for something like this. Comment below. I mean, be interesting to see what we can do with this thing. There's going to be diesel content on the channel still. We're going to get into some more overhauls. It hasn't ended. Some other diesel upgrades. You guys are all, I mean, you guys that are coming to CCT to help support us, support Andy, because you know the kind of shop that he runs. You know, we greatly appreciate it. And I'll be in to film some of that when my schedule permits. I'm still working full time. We're getting close to that retirement date. So once that hits, I'll be here a lot more. So you guys are family.
We are family, absolutely. And I tried to get my daughter in the video. She wanted no parts of it.
We'll get her.
We will get her.
For sure.
We will get her. My son, he would love it, but unfortunately, he's at wrestling practice right now. So
I always like to close out the videos with family, and I got the missus here. I want to show you the catch can. So What do you think? Here it is. Mishimoto Catch can. I want to show you how it's doing its job already. Simple to remove. You're going to twist this counterclockwise, and bottom of the can will drop out, and you can see what's in there, Heather.
Oh.
What is that?
Can I guess oil? Is that oil?
Yes, that's oil. Very good, Heather. So as you can see, I mean, I've only driven this car for 2 days since we filmed, and it's already doing its job. So
oh, wow. Where would that go?
Back into your intake.
That's what he was saying. It would
yeah.
keep it clean. Okay.
Yeah.
I listened on the tour.
Yeah. And then this just screws right back up. So every time we change the oil, we'll dump the catch can out and be good to go.
My change oil light came on in Bell.
Okay. Well, we'll need to get some B synthetics for you. I only said it 100 times in the video.
Oh, okay. But it was just funny that because I know that you had said it, but I'm just letting you know that the light actually came on.
All right. Well, we'll get on it. So yeah, very cool
Easy peasy.
Yep. Make sure you check out Mishimoto.com. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're stopping by for the first time, make sure you smash, tap, do something to that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Ding, ding. We love you guys. We'll see you on the next upload.